Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello. Welcome to Arsenic Candy Gaming and welcome to Disco Elysium. This is a new game for me. One I know very little about, but just enough to make a judgment about whether or not I want to play it. Let's read the description of Disco Elysium directly from Steam. Disco Elysium is a groundbreaking open-world role-playing game. You're a detective with a unique skill system at your disposal and a whole city block to carve your path across. Interrogate unforgettable characters, crack murders or take bribes, become a hero, or an absolute disaster of a human being. Well, knowing the way that I play games, I'll aim to be a hero, but I'll actually be an absolute fucking disaster. What is Disco Elysium? Best I can tell, it is a point-and-click RPG adventure game. Zero combat. There's no direct combat that you partake in, but dialogue options open up room for altercations and conflict resolution. The basic premise of the game, as far as I can tell from the little that I've experienced of it, is that you select skills and personality traits that your character will then use in dialogue options that can help resolve issues amicably or violently. As I said, I literally know nothing about the game outside of what I've read off of the Steam page. I've fired up the game once for 1 minute to check my video settings so it can be ready for the recording, and let's just stop messing about and get into it. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about the game to be able to create a character myself, but let's have a quick look. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Great. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. That sounds fun. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Now, I like my characters to be intelligent, but I also like the idea of a slightly mentally unstable character. Thinker is something that I would normally go for, but I think for the purposes of enjoyment, I think the character that might possibly lose his mind is definitely the way to go. So we're going to give that one a whirl. Well, let's continue.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Is this the Hitcher from Mighty Boosh?
Ever. Never, ever.
Ooh, never ever ever? Simply keep on non-existing? Never ever ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Oh, we're gonna simply keep on non-existing.
Time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great.
Yes, it is.
Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Let's go.
All right, nothing town to fuck all bar.
A return trip to the silence, please.
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation.
Oh no.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Oh, volition. You can take it, you're a champion. Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Stop, I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. No, I'm not scared. I am a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help! Someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
So all of our personality traits have their own personality traits. That is disturbing and beautiful. Now, as I said, it is a point-and-click adventure. It is like a classic point-and-click, looking around the room, looking for clues, seeing what we can investigate. I think probably clothes is a good way to start this adventure. Oh, let's pop that on. Yeah. Oh, perception. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Let's fish those out. It says, whirling in rags on the aluminum key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. Marvellous. Let's have a look in here. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Oh, we need a shirt. Is there anything else? Oh, what's this? So we can hold tab to highlight things that we can interact with. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly you realise you have no memory of the face that awaits you there underneath the soft vapour. Really? Nothing? Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you are in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking, it was a deluge of world-ending proportions. Wipe the mirror. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror... Oh, abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Maybe I should touch my face first and make sure there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, there definitely is something wrong with it. What's wrong? Where even to begin? There's the bloatedness, the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. I'm sorry. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it, and it doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. At least my tongue is okay. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it. Wipe the mirror now. Behold. Oh dear. Dear Lord, help me. What is this? You have no idea who this thing is, do you? This is the phase of a late-stage alcoholic. Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis of your face. Oh, wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why not? I'm not making it. The face is making it itself. Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. No, I'm going to keep making the face. You can't, can you? It's like, it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? Superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. Please, promise yourself you're not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens. No one tells me what to do. Oh, that's right. Not even yourself. Go ahead. Try something. It's not an order. Okay. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. What should we do? We'll locate the source. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. It's too late. It's like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it. We'll just leave the mirror alone. It's clearly not working out for us. We can't get out of there. Oh, my tie appears to be hanging on the fan there. Can we get that down? This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. The truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as a punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. Grab the tie. You reach out to grab the tie. But what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain? Doom comes over you. Grab your chest. This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time. Still ongoing? Now's a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying. Pull on the fan. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. Pull on the light bulb. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the protons burning... Photons? Not protons. Photons. Burning a hole in your brain. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact. Bring it on. Little black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable. Grab the tie. It's happening again. You didn't catch it, and now there's numbness in your left arm. Plus half your chest. It's even worse this time. Maybe you should stop trying to catch the tie. Still happening. Definitely worse than the last time. Finally, the stabbing recedes. You could try doing it again to see how painful it gets, but you will probably die. We're going to leave it there. Medium-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. It looks like someone tore out the tape whilst the song was playing. Give me that shoe. That's one shoe. Where's the other one? Do we have another shoe anywhere, guys? No, we'll listen to our tape then. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. What is a boy to do? Okay, let's check out in this room. Or is this the hallway? There's something on the table. It's money. We'll pinch that. Is that a door? Ah, I didn't want to do that. Oh, there's my other shoe. Oh, I've got a feeling that those might have been signifiers of something interesting out here for me to click upon. So let's have a look at that again. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Okay, that was it. Let's look at this calendar and see what's going on. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
Classy. Miss Orange disco dancer. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman. Why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
All this
We've
time?
been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her. Physically. The words have already left your mouth. I want to have fuck with you. She erupts in laughter. All the fatigue swept from her face. What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again. I said I wanted to have sex with you. No, you see, that's not what you said. You said, but she's unable to finish, consumed with laughter. Come on, man. Pretty please, one more time. I said I want to have fuck with you. God damn right you did, you crazy asshole. She wipes the tears from her eyes. What kind of cop are you? I'm the cop of the apocalypse. Superstar cop, I can no longer deny it. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry, I'm the sorry cop. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I sure don't remember being one. I'm the cop of the apocalypse. Has the time come already? No, we still have some centuries to go. You're one intense cop. Anyone ever tell you that? I'm sure I'm usually less intense. I don't know why this stuff is coming out of my mouth. Alright then. Looks like I should go and prepare for what's to come. And thank you. This has been delightful. I do hope it happens sooner. Otherwise...
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Okie dokie.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Didn't do what? But looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. You should pick up that fat juicy cigarette butt from the ashtray, light it up and smoke the living shit out of it. What now? Am I a smoker? Who knows what you are? A monster? A murderer? The gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smouldering deliciously. She broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that. Oh, how very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that, a carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied, then smoke them all. Or you could not do that. No one is making you. I should not do that? Good. It'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now, but find cigarettes, smoke them, blam! Instantly a cool renegade man, a mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses. Can we go in this door? It would appear that we cannot. We try and talk to this woman again? No, we should not. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. The art style is stunning. Absolutely stunning. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. You should totally sing karaoke. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. My soul is immense. Utterly, and it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people. Whether they like it or not. Ram it up their asses. Oh, it says ears. It says ears. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself. What should I sing when it comes to it? We'll finish the thought. Let's talk to this guy. This might help us out somewhere. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposefully ignoring you. Something tells me you don't like me. Oh no.
You're a hero. A real hero cop.
So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First, you took the body down. Then you solved the murder. Then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't. And it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Look at the stuffed bird. A competent work of taxidermy, the white and brown seabird lies amongst piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that used to mount it. Most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel better. What happened to that bird?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now. What is this? I need to know what this is. Nose are fed. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written upon it. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Let's see if I... Ooh. A soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. It's reserved for personnel until 1 o'clock. Oh, there's something here. That's a door that we don't want to go through yet. There's me, mate. Hello, mate. How you doing? Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines encircled by a logo with a tree. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. Pick up the pills. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does. You just picked up medicine. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Click on the plus icon to heal your morale if you have morale damage. Physical instrument challenging 12. Wake him up. You shake gently at his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room. Alright then, get fucked, mate. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? An hour? Sweet lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time. You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself. I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. There he is, the old boy. The devil, you rascal. Let's celebrate right now by licking that stain off the counter. Don't lick it. What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. New task. Find booze and drink it. It would go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination. Ah, here is our journal. We have to find booze and drink it, and find smokes and smoke them. A good combo. Oh, we have some points that we can spend. This is our character sheet. This is where we adjust elements of our personality, I guess, then. That's fairly self-explanatory, David. Oh, hang on. Those are the points that we have in that area, not that we have any points to spend. Okay. You do not have enough points to level up. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this. But why? Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realise he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really cool name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualise. Please let this work. Invent a name for yourself. Wicked. Raphael Ambrosius Costiel. It's so cool. It's very cool. But won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that? I'm not going to say it. Raphael Ambrosius Costiel.
Yes, well.
He doesn't even process what you just said. He just moves on.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Who knows, mate? Who knows?
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a
Right.
policeman.
And the interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
But man, you know,
Does
yeah.
that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
Completely.
Completely? Does that mean you took the body down from the tree?
No, that's not what it means.
So the body is still in the tree?
This is the first time you detected weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree. Well, wouldn't we all prefer for the body to no longer be in the
Where
tree?
it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What were we supposed to do again? What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? We all feel that way sometimes. There's no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first we have to take it down. I can't remember anything. He looks at you for a moment in silence. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. I have seen officers go through much worse. Much worse. If you need anything for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our number one concern. Yeah, a painkiller would be good right now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that, so cigarettes will have to do. Let's get going then. New task. Interview the cafeteria manager. Inspect the victim's body. If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge? Wait, shouldn't I have a badge? You mean you don't have a badge? It wasn't on me when I woke up? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle is a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence. Lieutenant Kim Kutsurangi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on him. We're having an adventure. We are having an adventure. The royal pinball machine is unplugged. Who's this young lady?
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. Hello, sweetie. The elderly woman turns to you with a smile. Wait, who's sweetie?
Why? You are, officer.
Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
She smiles conspiratorially. I don't know. Maybe I have.
You rascal. I'm too old for you, and too married besides.
Your advances haven't thrown her off one bit. In another place and time, she would probably welcomed your attention.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the trims of her glasses as she looks up smiling. This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire on the spot. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am, or what I'm doing, or anything. Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. Yeah, officer, you look rather dazed, like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. She won't judge you, no matter what you said. I drank so hard, I forgot literally everything. Oh my. It takes a moment to process. You know where we are, right? The Whirling in Rags cafeteria? It was on my keys. That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located? In hell. We're all in hell. She flashes you a worried look. We're in the city of Retrograde, dear. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Retrograde. What kind of place is this? Her grey eyes widen. How would I even begin to tell you? Retrograde is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Retrograde is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world. It has seen better days. There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost. Speaking of history, you know what year it is? It's the spring of 51. That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded. Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but she now relaxes her shoulders. I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What kind of government? Oh, my goodness. Some kind of democracy. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. We're going to go for, we are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Oh no, nothing like that, dear. Retrograde is a special administrative region led by an allegiance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no one who's horseback. Of course, you've arrived at a weak world where no one appreciates animal husbandry. I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed. It's quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. There's talk, but for now, the RCM is all we've got. If there's no government, how come there are cops? Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Retrograde, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone. She's scared now. She realised you really are brain damaged. What is this revolution you mentioned? A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. That was 42 years ago. What does this have to do with there not being any cops? It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better. I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you? Who could tell me more? Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask... She turns to the lieutenant. No, he looks away. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective. Of course. She turns to you. Then I don't know. Someone rich maybe. Wealthy people are educated. So I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez. You seem to be in a chair. Yes, dear, I am a paraplegic. Oh, I'm sorry. It was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on. That's quite alright. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway. There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago. How'd you like to roll with me? Her eyes light up. Whatever do you mean? I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Sequence killers, oh my. She sounds impressed. I think you already have a partner, sweetie. A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I know. But there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural. I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez. Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. She turns to you. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie. 3 heads are better than 2. Thank you. She looks out of the window wistfully. Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place you'd see. I'd slow you down. She turns back to you with a hopeful glint in her eyes. Perhaps another time. I've got to get going now. And I think there we will cut off that episode. I'm enjoying the concept of the game. I'm enjoying the way that it is playing out so far. It's been a bit of a slow start, but it's what I expected. I imagine it's going to be a very slow-paced game. Probably not for everyone. Hopefully I can see it through. I will continue to make episodes on it for the meantime. I don't really even care if nobody watches it. I'll do it for me. I'm doing it to practice and to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to go ahead and record the next episode straight away, so that'll be up today, tomorrow, whenever. Cheers.